This show is brought to you in partnership with Ticketmaster, the home of UK comedy. From your favourite stand-up comedians to rising TikTok talent and local comedy clubs, you can find it all at ticketmaster.co.uk/comedy.
Hello and welcome to the Comedy Store Live, the show where you experience the most sought-after and hilarious comedians straight from the greatest comedy club in the world, the Comedy Store London. Once again, we've got three brilliant comedians for you. Coming up, we have Eleanor Tiernan and Carey Marx. But up first, it's Danny McLoughlin.
Hello. Is everyone okay? Is everyone good? You got trainer socks on? Mad flex. I just very rarely see it. Are you alright? You had a good day? Sick. Good chat. I'm Danny, I'm from the north, don't know if you've heard of it. Used to be big in the 1800s and that. We had some mills and that. I'm working class, still got a chip pan. Don't know if you know about the chip pan, they were big in the 80s. And this is how working class I am. It wasn't until the age of 12 that I realised that pens were that big. Because growing up, the only pens we had in our house was from Argos and a betting shop. So that's how I knew. First day of high school, I came home, my dad's like, how's big school? I was like, it's fucking massive, the pens are twice the size. Don't like it. They work straight away. I'm not used to it. Getting a pen to work in our house, you look like Bear Grylls trying to light a fire. You're just like... Getting old now, 40 nearly. I know some, I'm not putting you out, but there's people who are older in here, but I'm the oldest I've ever been. I wish I was young now. There's probably people in here born after millennium, right? Yeah? What year? Sorry? 1987. Right, that is not... Okay. I've got 8 minutes left. I do not think I'm going to have to say anything else. I mean the millennium as the year 2000, not the year that they opened Millennium Kebabs on your high street. Wish I was young. How old are you? You look great for 50. If you could go back in time, would you go back in time? How old would you be? Are you together? Yeah. Right, be careful.
When would I go back?
Yeah.
The late 90s.
The late 90s.
Yeah,
Rave scene. Is that was I'd be 15 again and lose my virginity this time, be good at it. I was so bad on my debut, mate. I had a terrible debut. Jonathan Woodgate, Real Madrid. Awful. Yeah, you remember that? 2 own goals, a sending off and a hamstring injury. That was my shit. Didn't see another pitch for 2 years. It's not even my fault. Sex ed did me at school. Sex ed did me dirty. I'm from the era, you're probably from the same era, where they just used to show you a picture of a penis and remind you that it's actually called a penis. I've been calling it a dick. You get all the bits wrong. Like the teacher's like, what's that bit? And you're like, the bell end. And he's like, no, it's a glans. What have you learned? And you're like, we've been calling you the wrong thing behind your back. That's what we've learned, Mr. Glans. So I had a girlfriend in 9th grade. I was with her 9 months, and she looked... Because everyone ages different at 15, right? So she looked like a real woman, and I looked like a small boy, right? She had breasts and that, and I looked like I just jumped off a Haribo bag. Sat on my rocket. I thought I was cool because I had a moustache. I look back on it, I did not have a moustache. It looked like I'd had a bottle of chocolate Yazoo. She's like, I need to talk to you tonight at a playground. She's like, I need to speak to you. I was like, cool. And then she got there, and she was like, I'm leaving you. And I was like, why? She's like, because you're 15 and you cry on swings. I was like, She's like, I'm leaving you because I feel like a woman and I've got upper six sniffing around me. Yeah. And I was like, who? And she's like, Craig. Yeah, Craig, you know him. And I was like, what's he got? I haven't. And she's like, a Fiesta on finance. I was like, shit. That is pretty sick. She's like, yeah, and it's got 5 doors. I was like, you are an idiot. One of them is the boot. She thought there was 2 doors down one side and 3 down the other. What are you on about? She's like, the main thing is he talks to me sexually. It makes me feel like a woman. He uses sexual language and it makes me feel alive. And unless you start doing that, I'm going to leave you. So I'm going to ask you one question, Dan. If you had the opportunity, what would you do to me? And I got scared. This is a man who got her a Build-A-Bear for Christmas. Do you know what I mean? I ain't sexual like that. So I tried to kill time. I was like, what would I do to you? You wait. You wait, mate. She's like, wait for what? I was like, patience. It's French for patience, that. You wait. She's like, come on, what would you do? I was like, wait till my dad goes out. And I've got a free house. Yeah, and we put the dog next door because he's rescue, he's mental. Be howling, put my willy off. You wait till then. She's like, why? What can you even do, you little pipsqueak? And I proper got defensive. I just went, I'll boot your minge off. And I don't know why I said it, and I thought she was going to knock me out. She's like, oh, how are you going to boot it? I was like, I don't know. Double-footed Vinnie Jones. And then she was into it, so I started getting into it because I thought that's what she wanted, like rude, coarse language. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna slap your flaps up, Laura. Every direction, never eat shredded wheat. Naughty elephant, squirt, squirt, whichever one you used at school, I'll do all the acronyms. But then I was getting well into it. I was like, walk round when you come round, but bring a mobility scooter for the way home. You're going to need it when I'm done with you. Yeah, neighbours look out the window, they see you rolling. I'm going to ruin you for normal men. What, I'm 15 with a 2-inch dick? What am I on about? And then she's like, make sure you ring me. She was into it. I was like, yeah. And then I phoned her up, right? And I didn't even say hello. This is how cool I was. I just went, it's time. She was like, did you get the condoms? I was like, yeah. She's like, did you get good ones? I was like, no. I had to take it back. It was like Missy Elliott. Fucking sniff a minute to burn yet. She said, which condoms did you get? I was like, the ones that were free for £1 from the snooker centre. Because she's like, why? I was like, I'm too young to go pub and get them. And I'm too much of a little fanny to go in the chemist and ask a woman who looks like a dinner lady for condoms. Like, I did go in, but I bottled it in my head. It was going to be easier. In my head, I was just going to go in and go, yo, Maureen, give me the condoms right now, yeah? And she'll be like, which ones? I'll be like, the ones that taste like ribs. Someone's getting some barbecue dick tonight, you get me? She's like, they are ribbed, they don't taste like ribs, mate. It's 1999, they taste like strawberry or a washing up glove. I'm gonna go now. I've been Danny McLaughlin, see you later, bye-bye.
Danny McLaughlin. Up next, we have the fantastic Eleanor Tiernan.
How's everybody doing? Good, good. My name is Eleanor. I'm from Ireland. Thank you for letting me live here. It's good to be Ireland. Good day today. Good day yesterday. St. Patrick's Day. It's how we let alcoholics know that Christmas is over. This is an outfit I call Rest of the Flag. Actually, not getting that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. No, because Irish people, we kind of get very passionate about nationalism, and you probably didn't hear about something that happened in Dublin a little while ago. But this guy called Chris Brown came to Dublin to do a concert. Do you know him? Yeah, big American music stars in the tabloids an awful lot, quite an interesting relationship style. And, came to Dublin, people were really excited about this until Chris came out onto the stage and he said, "Good evening, Dublin. It's great to be back in the UK." Yeah. This is what happened on the night too. Chris's own fans booed him off the stage. And I love the idea that that's the part of Chris Brown's behaviour that was unacceptable for these people. Chris, punching girls in the face is one thing, but not knowing your Irish history and geography. Fucking sick. I think that's a stupid reason to get angry at Chris Brown, because actually, in the man's defence, he wasn't even that far wrong. Like, if he had come to Dublin just a short 100 years ago, come on the stage and said, "Good evening, Dublin, great to be back in the UK," Irish people would have had to say, yes. Yes, we're furious about it, to be honest, Chris, but continue with the show. Yeah. We won't let it spoil our enjoyment of your music, and besides, we've paid for parking for our penny farthings till midnight. And you're the first black person we've ever seen, so we're not going to stop looking at you for ages, to be honest. We're going to be here for a while. Single. Give me a cheer for single. Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it in your voices. I think a person knows that they are emotionally dead inside if they can eat a whole packet of love hearts without reading the messages on any of them. Just speaks to me now. I did tell a little lie. I did start a relationship recently, but I was single for longer than I realised. I didn't realise how long I was single for until I went for a smear test. And yeah, some people know what I'm going to say here. No, I didn't know this could happen, but I went down a speculum size. Some people are like, "What the fuck is a speculum?" Tell you, Mick knows what a speculum is. No, speculum, it's not something you go to the opticians for. It's like a piece of mining equipment, you know, you gotta, the medical profession uses to look up inside you. Yeah, basically my vagina have been like, you know, I guess is there any point in staying open here anymore? Fucking Debenhams at this point. So I've someone new in you know, that I'm hanging out with. So you know, I've given them the job of undoing the damage, and that's a nice process. But if anybody has any cranberry juice handy, I would take it off your hands. Feeling the burn. The only thing I had to think about is contraception. I hadn't had to think about that for a while. And I say this, I think if you're a woman in your 40s, what you need to do at some point is go and get yourself the morning after pill. Now, the reason I'm saying to do it is because when you go to the pharmacist to get it, they seem to be legally obliged to give you a little lecture on your sexual conduct, which is appropriate, I think, for a younger, you know, 16, 17, 18. You know, we want her to have the talk because she could make a decision that would change the course of her life. But, you know, when you're in your 40s, it doesn't land in the same way. And the reason, I think, is because they're giving you a talk on not fucking up your life when you've clearly already fucked up your life. Nobody's getting the morning after pill because their relationship is just too secure. No. But the thing is, I think they still have to give you the talk. So what I like to do is I like to pretend I need it so they don't feel like their time is wasted. So they'll be there going, you know, you really need to start thinking about a more permanent form of contraception. And I'll be like, oh, yes, Mr. Pharmacist. It would be terrible if me, a woman with money and independence and one remaining egg, got pregnant. It would be awful. Footnote, though, I did actually go for a more permanent form of contraception. I didn't go for the one that they seem to want everybody in this country to get, though. There's a thing called the coil. Give you so many people are on the coil. Everybody, apart from you, you're not on the coil. But okay. No, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's so weird that they want everybody on the coil. I think this could be the new PPE scandal, lads. You know. Some Tory donor has a warehouse out in Essex full of coils and he's trying to get rid of them, and they're finding their way into women's vaginas. I like a conspiracy theory actually, though. I think they're fun. I know people are down on them now, but here's mine. This is my own one. Personally, I don't believe in yeast infections. I think it's something that the government are telling women because they want us to feel bad about our bodies. So here's what I think is really. This is a great point to walk in. It's a conspiracy theory. I don't believe in yeast infections, but here's what's happened, right? You know the way they say if somebody is talking about you, that your ears burn? So I believe if somebody is masturbating with you in mind, that your vagina will then burn in sympathy with that person. So it means now that it's good news when it happens. It means somebody likes you, you know, and there's no need to go to the doctors or get any creams at all. You can just do what I do, which is I will go directly to the source. Yeah, call up who I think it is, and I've been right once. Hello, John. It's you, isn't it? Listen, do you mind laying off for 5 minutes? I have to go into a job interview here. No, I'm off afternoon. You can knock yourself out. You're good. It does seem like it's hard for men to understand all the shit that's going through women's minds, and it is. There is a lot of stuff. Even the whole thing of having a vagina is a big part of a woman's day. You know, and men have no idea that's happening. You're sitting right in front of me for this now. No, it is. It's a lot, because I don't think it's even men's fault. I think it's women's fault because we haven't been sharing about it nearly enough. So here we go. For me, having a vagina, it's like having a broken 1980s air conditioning unit between your legs at all times that's just releasing things with no warning whatsoever. So you're there, you're having a perfectly nice conversation with somebody, but all that's going through your head is, what the fuck is coming out of it now? What surprise is in store for me tonight? And it's never anything good, you know. It's never like a silk scarf or a can of Diet Coke or something. Always something from the Ben and Jerry's rejection pile. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, that's what they said when I sent it to them as well now, so... Guys, you have great acts, Addy. I've been Eleanor Tiernan. Thank you so much. Good night.
That's Eleanor Tiernan, everybody. We'll be back with your final act straight after this.
This show is brought to you in partnership with Ticketmaster, the home of UK comedy. From your favourite stand-up comedians to rising TikTok talent and local comedy clubs, you can find it all at ticketmaster.co.uk/comedy.
Welcome back, and now for this week's final act, please welcome to the stage, Carey Marx.
Thank you. It's a lovely atmosphere. I'll probably ruin it. I apologise for my tired-looking appearance, because I've just given up. Thank you very much. Because, do you know, when I was born, and this is true, by the way, I was the youngest person in the world. I was, for like a moment. I didn't get any recognition or anything for it, and you might hear I'm really croaky. I've got laryngitis, which I got from sucking off a bloke called Larry. I didn't really. It's probably just a coincidence. Nobody sucks off a Larry, come on. No, I didn't. I was deep-throating pussy. I've got really strong suction. I've created a few trans men with my power. No, it always surprises them, you know. You hear a pop and it's too late and gone too far too soon. No, fuck it. It wasn't a comment. I'll tell you what I really like about all the trans ideology is there's a whole generation growing up knowing what a fucking pronoun is, and I think that's a result in itself, you know? Who knew? All we had to do was lob off a few genitals and people get interested in the English language. We didn't even know that was a teaching method back in my day. point I'm trying to make is, what I wanted to talk about is really, I've gone off pornography. Let's talk about that, because I've now become too old and too cynical for pornography. And I realized it the other day, I was watching pornography and I heard myself go, that wouldn't happen. That's fucking weird. You can't watch porn with attitude, can you? You got to buy into it, you got to meet them halfway. I'm like, if she turned up for work like that, she'd be sent home. That's not realistic. I'm too old. I've been in hospital too many times, so the nurse never sleeps with you. It's not real. If the nurse is feeling randy, she's going to go with a good-looking doctor and not the fat, sweaty bloke that's asked for a bedpan. That doesn't happen. And by the way, I don't get that fetish, the short PVC sexy nursing outfit. Nurses don't wear that. That is not a nurse's clothing. If your fantasy is having sex with a nurse, why are you playing out with someone who isn't dressed as a nurse? Women aren't like that, you know. When women say they're into uniforms, they mean it. If a woman says, I like a soldier's uniform, she'll mean an actual soldier's uniform with an actual soldier in it. You can't turn up in a PVC soldier's uniform with your silver foil medals and no trousers. Go, hello, I'm a soldier. Women can tell. Because I've just got back to the country. I went all the way to, I've been in Australia for a few months. Some people have heard of it. And it's hot here, but there it was fucking hot. 45 cunting degrees, by the way. That's what they said on the weather, 45 cunting degrees. And look at me, I can't handle that kind of heat. I wasn't even having dreams at night, I was having mirages. So I was out in Australia and I flew back over here in, I think it was like a French airline, because there was big tufts of hair under the wings. And I flew back to England because I decided it was too far to walk. Because you'd have to walk under the water and you'd have to hold your breath for about 22.5 years, and I can only do like a minute and 10 seconds. And I'm afraid of being raped by a dolphin. No, they've got these big prehensile penises and they pull divers down into their dirty little dolphin caves and have their way with them. There's all these stories, it's awful. There was a diver, he'd been found in one of these caves and he'd been dolphin bummed to death. This is terrible, right? And in his hand they found an exhausted rape alarm. And this is the really sad bit, is later on when the scientists realised that high-pitched alarm noise in dolphin language, it means keep going, you stupid grinning blubbery sea sausage. So that's terrible, isn't it, that happened? It's true. Because, you know, I used to have a fear of flying. And a friend of mine, he said, Carey, everything is more dangerous than flying. Statistically, you're more likely to die in bed, or getting out of bed, or going down the stairs, or in the hall, or in the kitchen, or crossing the road, or in a car, or on a tram, or on a bus, or on a train, or on a bicycle, or in a bicycle lane, or in a park, or in a gym, or in a swimming pool, or in a church, or in a synagogue, or in a temple, or other place of worship, or on a toilet, or in a hairdresser's, or on a ski lift, or a ski slope, or in a fairground, or going up a ladder, or in a telephone booth, or in a hairdresser's, or on a football field, or a tennis court, etc. And I remember thinking, you could have said the etc. a bit earlier, actually, you know? But, you know, I thought a lot about the point that he was making, and now I've got a fear of not flying. I'm constantly terrified that I'm not in an aeroplane where I'll be safe. They can't get me off the flight. I'm like, no, statistically I could die out there. I'm not a fucking idiot. I don't like all the announcements on the plane. They go on for so long nowadays. They're all so redundant. They're still doing this one. They go, this is a no smoking flight. Please don't smoke on this aeroplane. There's strictly no smoking anywhere on this aeroplane. Like, we know. It's been no smoking for years. You don't have to point out every single obvious fucking rule. It's also a no cocaine in the aisles plane. Didn't fucking mention that though, did you? And this a no touching up children plane. We already know, don't tell us fucking everything. This a no teabagging fellow passengers plane. Please don't teabag any fellow passengers on this particularly unusual no teabagging plane. This is a no shitting in mouths plane. Do not shit in anyone's mouth. Even though it might be tempting at night when people are sleeping upright with their mouths lolling open, looking like they might be up for it. This is a no terrorism plane. That includes in the toilets. Sorry if I've offended anyone. No, I'm trying to be more aware on stage, because these days people get so offended and they complain about everything, so I'm watching my language more. I try not to say the C word too much, because I know a lot of women don't really like that word to describe their bacteria buckets, so I try and avoid that to avoid any offence, you know. No, because, you know, I care a lot about women, you know, because I am a feminist. I think we need more male feminists, don't we? You know? Because women have done a shit job of it. So what we need, I think, right? What we need is get the women out of feminism and we'll replace them with men. We'll get the job done. I'm single. What? No, stop it. Don't react like that. That's not nice. That wasn't a nice reaction. It's a fact. No, I know it's weird. I was married for 11 years and we split up until we realised I hadn't been working for about the last 11 years. And then and I was seeing someone recently and she was sweet, but it got intense. And at one point she said, "We should have babies. How active is your sperm?" And I'm like, "Well, I've seen it leap over a laptop, actually, you know." The point I'm trying to make is I really just wanted to say that it's hard being a man. It is. You women have got no idea. All right, I'll give you an example. Like, if I can't find your clitoris, I look bad. But if you can't find my penis, I look bad. What the fuck's that? Huh? It's been a pleasure meeting you, and enjoy the rest of whatever the fuck you're doing with your weird fucking lives. Pleasure. Thank you.
And that's all from the Comedy Store this week. Thank you to all the acts in this week's episode. We've had Danny McLoughlin, Eleanor Tiernan, and Carey Marx. We'll be back next week with 3 more brilliant comedians for you. If you'd like to join us at the iconic Comedy Store in London's West End or at one of our on-the-road shows throughout the UK and Europe, head to ticketmaster.co.uk and search Comedy Store. Thanks for joining us. Remember to subscribe, comment and tell your friends, and we'll see you next week.